So the other day I saw a clip from Joe Rogan, who I only listen to sporadically when he has a good guest on. You can only find him on Spotify. That's one of the reasons. He swears a lot. He uses the F word about every 3 words, so I've stopped listening to him. But when I see a clip on YouTube of someone, a guest he had on who I may like, then I'll listen. He had on Marcus Luttrell, I think is his name. He's a Navy SEAL. And I listened to the clip and I was interested in what he had to say. And so I then watched the movie about his life. It's called Lone Survivor. I watched that with Mark Wahlberg. I thought it was a great movie. It's a little gory. Women may want to take care when they're watching it. It's very gory. And so I thought the guy was pretty good. I like anything on Navy SEALs because they just are great at the top of their game. I followed Jesse Ventura and I watched the story about the Navy SEALs training. There's also American Sniper, I think is the movie with Bradley Cooper. That was good. So I watched that movie and I thought it was very well done. But the question that I have to ask, and that I don't think Joe Rogan asked of the guest, is why are the Americans still in Afghanistan? I go back to 1980 when I was watching the Olympic hockey team, the Great Miracle team, and someone in the stands had a sign to Russia and it said, "Get the puck out of Afghanistan." So you can clearly see what they were saying. So eventually Russia did leave Afghanistan, and then the Americans went in, and they have now been there 20 years. And Joe just said yesterday in his press conference, it will be hard to get out by May 1st. And my question is why? Why are the Americans still there? They had no business going there in the first place, and they certainly don't have any business staying there. Now, if you know your history, you will know that you cannot conquer Afghanistan. You cannot either conquer Russia. I think they're the only country in the world that has never been conquered. And if you don't know why, do some research and you'll find out why you cannot conquer Russia. And nowadays you cannot conquer them at all. You'd be a fool to even go in there to try to. So of course Joe Rogan didn't ask the main question that it would have been my first question to this guest, who looked like a great guy, looks like a great guest to have on. I would love to have him on as a guest. But Joe Rogan doesn't ask him the main question: why are the Americans still in Afghanistan? If you can tell me the answer to that, I would love to hear it. They have no business being there. They certainly love telling everyone else what to do. They told the Chinese the other day what to do. They tell everyone else what to do. They're trying to get into Syria. They're trying to get into Venezuela and topple those regimes. But they won't explain. They never explain what they're doing in other countries. Clearly they're trying to topple the regimes, but they won't say that. They won't be honest when they're talking about what they're doing in a particular country. I can recall my first year in university when I was studying. My professor, who was a great professor, his homework was to go watch the movie Missing with Jack Lemmon. So I went and watched it. I was kind of a naive first year university student, and it was about Chile, and it was a great movie, still to this day one of the great movies of all time. And what it was the Americans hand in hand with Pinochet trying to well, I won't say too much. I'll let you watch the movie. But they were involved with Pinochet trying to bring down that whole country and install an American-led regime with Pinochet in that country. And what went on there is just so sad. So I'll leave it there. Do some research. I'll put links in there so you can follow what I'm saying. But it is a sad, sad issue. Okay, I'll leave it there.